This is Konos, which is the home planet of the Klingons. This is Konos' capital city, which is the first city. This is the Tower of Acrona, the first skyscraper in the first city here on Konos, and it named after Acrona of Klingon. This is Mara, who is female Klingon, and Mara was the Klingon wife of Captain Kang and science officer aboard his battlecruiser and daughter of Acrona of Klingon and Karatria of Klingon. This is Mara, who is the daughter of Acrona of Klingon and Karatria of Klingon. This is Mara, who is the mother of Dax and Azatbur. This is Mara, who is smiling at her husband Kang. This is Mara and her guard, but Chekhov hits Mara's guard and Chekhov sexually assaults Mara, and Kirk pulls Chekhov away from her and knocks him unconscious, and Spock reminds him that Chekhov was not in control of himself. Bringing Mara along, they take Chekhov to sickbay, where Dr. McCoy reports that crewmen gravely wounded in the fighting are healing at a much faster than normal rate, and the entity wants everyone alive and fighting. Mara is initially skeptical that the entity exists, but is persuaded after realizing Kirk is completely unwilling to kill her. She agrees to lead Kirk to Kang in engineering. They travel by the risky technique of intra-ship beaming using the transporter between 2 points within the ship, and in engineering, Kang distrusts Kirk's explanation of the entity despite Mara's assurance, and believing she was assaulted, challenges Kirk to a sword duel. As they clash, and with the entity hovering and pulsating a bright red nearby, Kirk implores Kang to stop, telling, "This is Mara, Father Acrona of Klingon, who was born with white skin. This is Mara, Father Acrona of Klingon, who have a melanin injection to turn his skin black, but he has vitiligo and his face is half white. This is Acrona of Klingon, also known as the hero of Konos and the protector of the Klingon Empire. This is Acrona of Klingon, also known to have vitiligo in 1918 when he was 13 years old, or in 1919 when he was 14 years old Klingon. This is Acrona of Klingon, who is running toward his daughter Mara when her son Dax was killed by the albino, and Mara called her father Acrona, but Mara is already pregnant with Azatbur. This is Acrona of Klingon, who is reading a newspaper here on Konos. This is Acrona of Klingon, who is ignoring his second oldest daughter Mary of Klingon here on Konos. This is Acrona of Klingon as a living D7 class Klingon battlecruiser who is flying towards his home planet, Konos. This is Kang of Klingon, who is Mara's husband and father of Dax and Azatbur and son of Naya. This is Kang of Klingon, who is talking to Kirk and his wife Mara about her father Acrona possibly dying in 2425 or 2525 soon maybe. He will die or not, but Mara of Klingon knows that her father Acrona is now 520 years old here on Konos. But how will Acrona here die on Konos, as Mara said to her husband Kang?